is Phil's tied for best. Either way, everyone's doing good, except the guys that aren't doing good. Except the guys who aren't doing good. When PBJ and Aaron are gone, everyone does well. When PBJ and Aaron are gone, Shinnok and Katana run this place. Let him rock. A lot of people pegged Shinnok as the worst character in the game pre-patch, and that is something I agree with. Then a lot of people, I think, really consider him to be a top character. I even saw a couple of top players saying he was top 10, which I do not agree with. I think Shinnok, I think it was a great buff. It was a really smart buff, but I still think Shinnok has some problems in the neutral. Shinnok with a bar is very deadly. Shinnok, when he hits you with Soul Steal, is very deadly. But I think in the neutral, I still think Shinnok struggles. But I do think the buffs have helped guys like Max and XSmokeX kind of, they can compete. I think it was a great buff, and I think he's a decent character now instead of a weak character. So, and I think that's a thing where, you know, people are always like, wait for patches, wait for patches. It's like Shinnok obviously, I think in my opinion, Shinnok obviously need help. And I think it's great that the Shinnok players can do better. Yeah. Even Sunk thought Shinnok should be buffed, so that tells you everything you need to know. I don't see the problem. Yeah, every character Sunk plays is bad. I hate people that claim their character they main is bad. Alright, so, oh. Smart from NK0lasss to reverse positions. Puts out the force ball. Oh! Oh, so clever. So clever. So cute. Burns, yes! I do think Reptile is an interesting choice for NK0lasss. Reptile, in my opinion, is very similar to Ermac. Good space control and good 50-50s. Ermac is a little bit less. There you go. Back 3, down back 2. I don't know if he truly option select, but that is the optimal option select. And yes, you option select back 3 into that claw. Here's the thing. I saw Dizzy make a great post on T1 where people were talking about Raiden's option select. He basically said, this is the game. They're in the game. It's not just Raiden, and you need to learn them. And I agree. I think at the highest level of play option selects, you're going to need them, no matter who you play. And it's not always about 50-50s. I can give you a great example. With Katana, if I'm going to jab out of your pressure, but I'm not sure if it's going to work, I could do 1-1 lift and option select 1-1-1 on block, 1-1 lift on hit. Or if I'm trying to counter poke with standing 3, I can do standing 3 lift on hit, just standing 3 on block. There's a ton of uses of these option selects, and I think it's one of those things that's really going to be one of the main skills in the game. It's not easy. Yeah, it's awesome. It's not easy. Like, I'm not ready either. You know, I'm not even going for them in tournament yet, and in casuals, I'm not that successful. But it's something we're all going to need to work on, and I think it was a contributing factor in Dizzy's win. I don't think there's any doubt.
It's like a main throw.
Oh, NK0lasss just running in. Last point, I agree. The single hitting option selects are very difficult. But it's something we're going to have to learn. You know, I understand Katana players' frustration. I get frustrated a lot too playing her. I lose a lot. But the thing is, there's no use campaigning for buffs. There's no use being bitter. I understand venting, but ultimately what we need to do is learn matchups. We need to know matchups better than everyone. We need to have better fundamentals than everyone, and that's all it takes. That's all that. If you like playing her, either switch or learn matchups. We have no other choice. Like, all right, yeah, like if you love Katana, take solace in the fact that she's awesome in this game. She's fun to play, and we just gotta level up. We just gotta play our best, and sometimes you're gonna get bodied. I am fully confident that a Katana player can get top 8 in a major. I don't know if it's going to be KP. I don't know if it'll be CD Senior. I don't know if it'll be someone we'd never even heard of stepping up, but I do think it'll happen. Maxter and CD Senior play privately in their home, but I think they're going to ECT.
Who's Maxter use?
Maxter uses Johnny Cage. All right, so it's 1-1. I have no idea who's going to Commonwealth. No one here is.
We must work together. First, I test your strength. I know your weaknesses.
Now, I actually, in Vegas in 2007, we stuffed a katana player, or not a katana player, a Tekken player in the trunk of our car as we drove around Vegas. And it was 114 degrees, and he had to go in the trunk of the car the whole trip. Everywhere we drew, yeah, he was in the trunk of the car. He was this little Asian guy. It was just a regular, like, family sedan. Yeah, like, we would basically go out to eat or whatever, we'd let him out of the trunk, and he'd be dripping with sweat and being nearly dead. Like, he easily could have died. Yeah. We had no choice! I also broke a bed that tournament. Me and a guy named Grunt, a Tekken player, we were on the beds in the hotel and we were doing wrestling moves, and I did Hulk Hogan's leg drop, and it broke the bed. And he was doing Macho Man's elbow drop on the other bed. No, we just left and never said anything. I literally jumped up, did a Hogan leg drop, the bed collapsed, and we just slept on the collapsed bed for the rest of the weekend, and then when we left, we just didn't say anything. Nothing ever happened. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we paid with cash. All I know is they never said anything. Another great hotel story is Tom Brady. He threw PPJ's pad at the wall at EVO 2013 and left a hole in it. The pad broke. Tom Brady has actually broken 2 of PPJ's pads. And wow, we have a really close game here. Sorry to the players, but oh, Phil taking a huge risk here. The candlestick. Wow. Ah! We're going to go down the last round. Maybe. Maybe not. No! Nicholas takes it, and Phil will go home with 5th. He's going to get 2 points, though. He's going to stay in the running, and Nicholas survives to try to win another week. Here's another story. This is true. This is from the early 2000s. I had a friend who claimed he was godlike at Smash Brothers. This is the Nintendo one. He